Hello, my hungry peeps! Today we are making a little video which is based off that one time that one of you on Instagram asked me what is the best sandwich in Edinburgh, and at that point I was like, oh, I don't think anyone has ever asked me that, and it just shoved me into the spiral of overthinking what the best sandwich is in Edinburgh. I don't think I can be very objective. I gave this person some tips on my favorite sandwiches, and I thought, well, now that I made a list of my favorite sandwiches in Edinburgh, why not share those with you too? So today in this video we are going to be visiting 3 amazing sandwich places which are both Simon and my favorites and have been for years and years and years of our life here in Edinburgh. There's going to be one that's very continental and convenient, one of them that's more exotic, and one that is a big local favorite. Woof. Well, it's getting quite blustery here and I want my meats, so is this something that can be taken out of context? I want my breads, upon which some meats have been laid. We are in the meadows, which means that just behind us is one of the Victor Hugo branches. You might remember from one of our previous videos that there's one in Leith on the shore, and there's also one in Newtown, kind of close to Princess Street. But this one I think is the prettiest and most European, because you get to sit outside and watch life go past you here in the meadows. You can see the students playing Quidditch and such. That's the main thing you go to the meadows to watch. Students playing Quidditch and puppies. Okay, so this is our very usual order, which is 2 of the sourdough specials, one with mortadella and salad and one with pastrami. Let me show you. The pastrami, you can see, very generous, but otherwise the sandwich is actually not that large. I find that it's actually the perfect kind of lunchtime size to go with coffee, to not like just destroy you in the middle of a busy day, but still, you know, the fillings generous. And this is the mortadella. I do like myself some mortadella, so with the tomato, delicious. Yeah, and we get them toasted. You can also get them untoasted. You could probably also see from the B-roll that they do have a whole bunch of kind of like crusty baguettes, which I believe they do make in-house, but either way they're always really fresh and really nice. And another kind of bonus favorite we have is this apple toffee cake, and this is just autumn on a plate. Like, this is the most autumny thing you can buy in Edinburgh. It's so good, it's so moist, there's like big chunks of apple and this like sticky toffee. Amazing. If you're in Victor Hugo, not only try the sandwich, but also do have that. Okay, well, let me have a little bite before this goes cold, and mustardy. Gherkin juices. Love it. Another day, another amazing sandwich. This time we are close to Waverley Station. This is the Arches, and I think that a lot of people who are visiting Edinburgh don't really know about this area, even though it has so many great spots to eat and have coffee and have your nails done in them. Also, Pop-Up Geeks are one of our favorite bars. And today we are going to be having a Vietnamese sandwich, which is a bit more exotic than what we usually do when we're picking up a sandwich in Edinburgh. It fits today because we are having a bit of a mini heat wave. I come from a city that specializes in Vietnamese cuisine outside of Vietnam, Prague. So my Vietnamese food palette is very sophisticated, and I can tell you that these sandwiches are really up there with the best of them. So let's go have some right now. so here we are with my baguette. It's leaky a bit because these baguettes they mean business. They are just full of delicious juicy stuff. Pickles, sriracha, mayo, herbs, avocado. Mine is the vegan one on the crusty bread. That's the one thing I really love about Banh Mi bar, that there's a lot of customization available. So you can pick what bread you want. You can have this crusty one, which is the traditional Vietnamese approach, or you can get like a soft roll, either brown or white. You can also get the delicious stuff over salad and noodles if you don't feel like eating bread today, or if you're gluten-free. Also, if you're vegan, then they have two preset vegan options. One of them is the tofu one. The other one is actually aubergine bacon, so like a fake aubergine bacon, which sounds interesting. I've never tried it, but if you're vegan, then rest assured that you can go to Banh Mi bar at least twice and try something else each time. And of course, as I mentioned before, there's basically endless options of customization. When you look at their menu, you can really like pick and mix whatever you like. Simon got the classic with the chicken and pate, and they both look great. So let me just have another munch, because I already had a tiny munch, as you can see. This is a messy affair. I'm sorry. And this video is bringing us to our old haunt, Leith. This might be an area that, like, if you're only visiting as a traveler, then you might not have any reasons to pop into Leith, but there are more than one, more than just a sandwich. There's so many places that I think are really worth a little trip to Leith, the shore, even Royal Yacht Britannia. I really quite enjoy that if you're interested in the royal family. But yeah, today we are going to Alby's, which is a little sandwich shop, which is kind of, it's not really a traditional sandwich shop. They do these humongous focaccia sandwiches, which everyone keeps raving about. So we are really close to Ocean Terminal. So if you're in Ocean Terminal, or maybe if you came here on a cruise, this is going to be super convenient for you. So now we're gonna go to the corner of Commercial Street and North Junction Street and get ourselves a nice chunky focaccia based sandwich. Okay, so our first ever visit to Alby's, I would say a resounding success, because those sandwiches, amazing. Obviously, you could probably see from the menu, the prices are quite up there. Some of the sandwiches, especially like the meatier ones, were like £12, which is a lot, but also they are huge. So if you're coming for lunch, I think that you can definitely split one between two people. And also, a fun thing about Alby's is that they're opened until quite late. I mean, I've heard that they tend to run out of certain sandwiches throughout the day, but you can make a reservation for later in the day and basically have a dinner there. You can also bring your own beverage, beer, wine, and just make it a fun little evening with your friends. I think that spot would be perfect for it. Okay, now, before I finish this video, I try to think of some honorable mentions, because I feel like Edinburgh has a lot of great sandwiches. One place I need to give a little shout out to is Cairngorm, which makes one of our favorite grilled cheeses, or cheese toasties, depending on your linguistic preference. I think they call it a grilled cheese, which I find quite non-British. Anyway, yeah, their grilled cheese sandwich is really delicious and I wholeheartedly recommend it. They used to do more types of it. They only have one now, but it's the best one. Also, another place that's in Leith, but a bit closer to the center on Leith Walk, is the 305 Kitchen, which does make amazing sandwiches. I think they do a lot of like pulled pork, stuff like that. Also super duper tasty. We actually had that on our list because we thought a fly is trying to eat my face, because we thought that we actually mentioned Victor Hugo's not so long ago, and it would be weird to mention them again, but I couldn't let go, because I think that Victor Hugo's is the best if you would normally go to somewhere like Pret, but you want to like take it up a notch. It's kind of like pretty sandwiches, but 2 levels above that. Much better. Love that place. And also that autumny cake. Banh Mi bar is great if you're looking for something more kind of refreshing in taste. There's a lot of spiciness and pickliness and herbs. Also, I would definitely recommend them if you're after something vegan, because they seem to have so many vegan options. Alby's did also have a vegan option on their menu, and you can probably imagine that their menu kind of rotates every week or so. I've heard that their short rib focaccia sandwich is supposed to be like their specialty and like the best one. I'm kind of bummed that they didn't have it today, but the beef was really nice, and I've never had a sandwich with pak choy on it, and it was nice. That's like nice crunch and nice like Eastern spices. And then the fish one also like that had that nice like coleslaw that you imagine going nicely with deep fried fish. That was kind of like taco, like Baja cod taco inspired, I think. Yeah, so all of these were amazing. We did them in like 3 consecutive days, and I was not tired of eating sandwiches by the end of this project, so that's a thumbs up from me. As always, we would love to hear if you have any other favorite sandwich places here in Edinburgh, and if you do, let us know specifically which sandwich is the one that stole your sandwichy heart. Alrighty, don't forget that you can watch my adventures also on other social media. I am on TikTok, I am on Instagram under KakiBot and KakiBlog, and also I have an Etsy store where you can buy little Scottish themed goodies. Obviously, by buying those, you are supporting this channel as well, because yeah, money's good. Okay, thank you for watching my sandwichy peeps, and I shall see you soon.